Hello everyone and welcome to my review of the LEGO Star Wars TIE Fighter gift with purchase that will be available when you buy the new $1,000 Death Star for the first week of its release in October. And to start off, I have to say this is not the official set. I actually decided just to try to build it with the parts in my own collection and was able to get most of the way there. There are a few inaccuracies, and I'll kind of point them out throughout the build slightly, or if you just notice them. But yeah, starting off here with the little maintenance cart, we have our stormtrooper on it, which can pilot the little vehicle. We also have a little spot behind him where I just stored some of the blasters. Now this part here is light gray on the real one, but I only had it in black. The same with some of the canisters here. They're supposed to be dark red, but I only had them in bright red. Don't really know exactly what they are. And then we have these two Imperial crates which hold thermal detonators inside of them. As you can see, we have a thermal detonator inside of there. But yeah, just a nice little maintenance cart to go along with your TIE Fighter. We also get another Stormtrooper. We get a total of 2 Stormtroopers, as well as a TIE Fighter pilot, which we'll find inside of the TIE Fighter. But taking a look at the exterior, I really like the designs done on the wings here. It's very simple, but I think it works. There are a few pieces here that should be black, such as these pieces here. They should be black. And on the other wing here, these pieces here should also be black, but I only had them in light gray, so a slight error there. Taking a look here at the cockpit, very simple design. We can actually pull the whole front part off, and then again, this part is also built slightly wrong, but it still works. And then inside, we just have our standard TIE pilot minifigure, nothing too crazy going on, and it can fit really nicely in the cockpit. I really like all of the red pieces used. I think it looks kind of nice and is kind of accurate to how TIE fighters are on the inside. They have some red control panels, so I think that's what LEGO is trying to go for there. And we can just kind of snap the front back on. The minifigure can't actually look through the cockpit, which is kind of funny, but makes sense for the size restraints here. And then we just have some nice detailing along the side with some dark gray pieces and some nice shaping along the top with this dome piece there. The back also has a little bit of detail with the viewport being represented with this tile kind of twisted here. I kind of like how they have it at the angle. I think it makes it look kind of cool. But yeah, that's the TIE Fighter. Really pretty bad TIE Fighter in my opinion, but I guess for the size restraints that they had, I think LEGO did a pretty good job here. And then we also have the little missiles in the front here. But then taking a look at the final build, which is the rack, which allows you to connect this to the Death Star. We just have the rack here with some lights on it. And then we have some details up here with these grill pieces, and then whips being used as like cords to connect it to the model. I only had one, so I used just a rope piece here on the side, which I think works as well. And then we just have a nice tiled off build here with some Technic beams there. And then we can just take our TIE Fighter and kind of just plop it onto the rack just like that. And it's not going to go anywhere because these pieces here have a little ledge to them. And they're actually supposed to be black. It's kind of hard to tell, but they're pearl dark gray here. Didn't have any in black, but they just fit nicely and just really hold the TIE Fighter. Like, it just really is not going anywhere, and it's quite a good way to hold it. So there you have it, the TIE Fighter with Imperial Hangar Rack. Let me know what you think of this LEGO set in the comments, and if you're going to be picking up the new UCS Death Star when it comes out on October 1st. But anyway, make sure you like and subscribe. Until next time, thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.